We're back at Syrupy's profile once again, and we're not going to be searching for lots of comic creators like any time to do this. And by now, it is time to keep reviewing from those comics like themselves. We're gonna be keeping on reviewing for the comics, and I hopefully that doesn't going to be matter. Starting with this profile, with other kinds of to do this as well. So instead of Christmas is gonna be going over here, instead that I'm going to miss around for all events in Roblox. So 4 days ago, I couldn't able to do this like those things as well because since then that I just recently uploaded and 4 days ago that I just did done here in Cookieware, and now I'm unable to do this again because some sort of worst internet connection has just probably went really worse like to do this. But until next time, we'll might able to be trying again to do my best whenever it goes. Unfortunately, that doesn't going to be make any sense because things have started to go wrong back in Cookieware. And now let's get into the cookie run, I mean the comic studio announcements. So this is actually for the latest announcements. We got 34 comics around here. We got from Meta in flipbooks as well. And many more of those things for the very first animation since May 18, 2024. So it looks like for its new beta was finally actually really here. And because we have for some sort of a for flip book as well since May 10 as well. As we're looking back into the history, illegally distinct productivity assistant that we absolutely posted on April 1st, January 28th, and it's gonna be going all the way down into the beginning as well. So the first thing we started to go around here on August 19, 2022, this video or this studio is looking for moderators. And the requirements must be 16 years or age and older and have some of prior existence or experience. Use the site or on the Discord as well. If you don't have to be active in 24/7, but more active the better it goes for the application that we already reviewed for this thing as well or didn't. So the first update for around here is looking for moderators, which means indeed require for these over at age restrictions like these was age 16 could be accessed in Comic Studio. But now is this going to be for all ages? Like the 3-year-olds are going to be accessed throughout the Comic Studio. That isn't going to be for such as yes or not isn't it, and I'm probably still nothing that I just gonna be going to do like anything as well. So even to do if it took me too long as enough. Took me long enough as well. As you can see this, the password reset is finally here. If you forgot your password, enter an email address, but unfortunately I forgot my password and the entire email of mine because I always forgot my email, which is I'm lost. And I cannot believe it that I just always gone before or giving myself a channel back. And unfortunately that I just lost myself even that I'm just not gonna be talking about for this thing as well already. We have another videos for notifications and a lot of notifications as well that you see for the mentioned you for the new features is finally tells you about their new contents or the new comments, reply mentions and votes and followers, and added a lot of features soon for many of those things and probably for still live and still swell like those things. And we got like anything before like categories. A new front page and studio browsing system split into various categories. And another one is actually going to be welcome to do this. And it completely added dark mode as well. Like anything's around for any bugs, and in the comments like those things, and toggle dark mode as well. Moving up in the world, like anything like all of them as well. So nothing could be configurations around for 16 comments like those. Moving up in the world, like this is actually like it tells like the January 15, 2023. This isn't going to be for just the total price. Could be for around the gigabytes of RAM and 4,000 gigabytes of storage. And the approval that this planet was like it for a year, like these things as well. And better late than ever, who tries to delete or vote. And it's happening for its comic studio is getting an upgrade. Temporary shutdown for the server hardware upgrade finally around for 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. East. But since 2023, for its very first shutdown and being placed around for lots of files like its proof of concept. And another one stay up for at least for another year. And somebody actually gonna be posted a comic that the server has shut down since a while ago, back in August 12 or August 11, 2024. And for just about for paid years worth of the comic studio serves to be safe in case like anything happens to my bank. Say thank you in the comments like anything as well. And another one is probably like more interested, like the dark mode for studios is now available, like anything around of this new feature is already here. And the studio collaboration features, part 1, and comic studio ads and you. But unfortunately, with some sort of extremely ads have scammed you for one reason that you're not in the United States. Unless you're being in Mexico, but if you're an Asian, you should not able to do like anything to film like anything, of course. If you're under at age or over age, you're not allowed to be here in the comic studio while you're being searching. And makers like you also tried like anything as well for many of those things to do this as well to be forced like these. And who took the wife and children like those things, we cannot able to be to do like correct as fan made as work. Messages, terrifying like those things, that should be able to be for removing those things. The feel emotions was actually pretty good like those things. The first anniversary was actually completed since May 27th as well for the 1-year anniversary. It was 2 years as well. And there must be the comic studio shops that actually cost some real money as well. And now it works on better on older browsers using for some sort of where the Internet Explorer was finally vanished. Which means it's a yes. Come to the whipped cream or the whipped coffee cafe. It was actually for some sort of Discord as well. And probably this is actually going to do like anything as well. The Whipped Coffee Cafe could be in the shop, not on Discord. The crossovers has already comes out for anything as well. The Inner Demons and the Inner Demons as well. The halfway isn't going to be almost done. That having for itself for 24 hours. And suggested upgraded as well. By January 9, 2024, comics are finally big and really whipped coffee cookie and glorious HD. Which means it's better right now. And right now, for since February, I just completely joined in Comic Studio. And for the very first time, we see for the welcome line as well. As your text here, this is actually going to be to do what is work. And Comic Studio is finally Milliverse. Or Miiverse right now. As to do this as anyways from 2024. Looks like even for getting even for various success. including for the distinct productivity assistant. And new beta is finally to do this and released flipbook update. And the latest update is comics and images in comics. Like anything it goes for the very first comic like anything before. It also got 34 comics as well, or comics like these. And so that was all of its updates, and that since that is gonna be try to be update once again of this comic studio for the upcoming changes like itself, and most likely recently it's going to be fine like anything it goes, even we're gonna be using for the comic studio in Christmas like anything as well. So I'll be talking to you mini lads all later, and thanks for watching. And if you like of this video, just leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And the profile is gonna be linked in the description, like the developer's profile as well. And the main website is gonna be in the description also. And I'll be signing off as well from Turbo Concept as well. Just please subscribe to my channel, and especially you might be able to be checking out of his channel like it was. So I'll be talk to you comic studio users and mini lads all later for sure, and I'll be see you in another video.